Welcome back, everybody. We are fast flying into the 2025-2026 winter season here in Whistler. As you can see behind me, what is today? Today is November 1st. I actually shot a bunch of B-roll for this video about a week ago, and it didn't look like this. I'll put some on the screen right now. October snow is not really rare. It happens, but it doesn't happen that often, so it gets pretty excited when it's snowing in October here. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Todd, and for those of you who keep coming back and putting up with me, thank you. On this channel, we do a bunch of sea to sky, Whistler Blackcomb, mountain biking, adventure-related content. In the winter, we do weather videos, on mountain condition, real-time on mountain condition videos, and various snow vids on the hill. And in the summer, we morph more into mountain biking and summer adventure-related content. We also have another channel, RTL Travel Diaries, which I'll link in the description below, and it focuses more on Sunshine Coast adventures, boating, fishing, cliff jumping, whales, and all that good stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'll put it in the description. But thanks for being here, and let's get into this video. I just wanted to touch base on a couple things before we get the winter season kicked off. That is parking here in Whistler, because they have changed some of the carpooling reservation systems and conditions, and lots available or being used. And also I wanted to touch on potentially a great thing, and that is going to be the opening date. So let's get into it. Let's touch on the parking first. So actually, before I get into anything at all, the one big tip I'm going to give you, and I understand that not everybody's going to be able to do this based on your schedule, when you can come up here, your days off, if you're working, schedule, whatever it is. But my biggest tip is not to drive up here between 7 and 9 on a weekend, or leave between 3:30 and, God, it's getting later and later all the time, but say 5:30 on a Sunday. It's absolutely savage coming up here or leaving at those times, and I feel so bad for people that get stuck in the gridlock that happens up here. So that's my number one tip. If you can do that, do it. If not, just be ready for it. So for those of you that don't know, Vail instituted a carpooling reservation system last year. It's totally free. There's no cost to it. It kind of just adds another layer to your trip if you want to reserve or carpool and not be fighting for certain parking spots, I guess. I've been seeing a lot of things online, a lot of questions, a lot of confusion about what is exactly happening. So I just thought I would touch base on that, just so people are more aware of what's going on, where they can park, what lots they need resos for, what are paid, what are carpool. I might get it wrong. If I miss anything, or you think I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. I have a computer here. I'm going to refer to my notes, and I've got the website up to try and let you guys know as best I can exactly what's going on with the parking, and then stay tuned. We'll talk about the opening date after that. So let's get into it. So all of these conditions, all of these parking conditions are in effect from opening day to April 5th. And they're between the hours of 6 and 11 a.m. And their weekend is just Saturday, Sunday, so it's not including Friday. So it's Saturday, Sunday, you have to do this. Holiday Mondays, and the peak holiday period of December 27th to the 31st. So after 11, I guess before 6 as well, if you want to get there super early, it's a massive day and you feel like lining up. After 11, before 6, you do not need a reso, you do not need to carpool. But if you try to show up at these lots without a reso or without carpooling, you'll be turned away, is my understanding. So let's get into what those lots are. So these lots encompass the upper lots up on Blackcomb, 6, 7, and 8. And the Creekside lots, so that would be the overheight on Creekside, P1, P2, and that's it. P1, P2, and the overheight in Creekside. Upper, 6, 7, 8, Creekside, overheight, P1, P2, are reservation carpooling system on Saturdays and Sundays from 6 to 11 a.m. Anytime before or after that, you can park there. Now, their online system, the Reso system, is not up and running as of today, November 1st. So I can't speak to how easy that is or what you have to do to sign up for it, what info they want. I'm guessing plate number. So you'll have to check that out on the Vail website when they get it going. I believe they'll announce once it gets going, but as of right now, I can't check that. Sorry about that. My GoPro did the classic shut off because it was too hot. So I can't remember where I was at, but the other parking lots that you can use, lots 1 through 5 are still open. They're pay. Conference center lots, the underground there is open, but it's pay. And they're saying last year that it was a crazy success. They're saying that 70% or more of the cars had 4 people or more in them. It attracted twice as many people per vehicle compared to the paid lot. I'm not sure if the Reso will be a time slot, because I think they're trying to deal with some of that congestion coming into the village. And I think that they're trying to stagger timing so that when you roll in, you know, everybody's not showing up at 7, like there'll be some staggered times. And just get some cars off the road. If you have 5 people in a car and everybody had to come solo in a car, it's a lot of vehicles on the road. And not everybody can do that. Not everybody likes everybody. So carpooling might be out for some people. Some people like to just get up the hill. They're cruising to the hill. They have their coffee. They're going. They want to deal with other people in the car. I totally get it. I drive a lot by myself too. So I get it. But I also understand what they're trying to do. It'd be interesting to hear your guys' comments and people who have used this before, like people who used it last year, what the feedback was. What I'm reading is that it's appreciated and people like it, but people are a little confused about exactly what's happening, how they go about it, and what it is. And in a nutshell, Reso's carpooling 4 or more, Saturday, Sunday, certain lots, everything before 6 and after 11 it doesn't matter. So that's basically it. Okay, now on to probably the more exciting news that I got yesterday from, it's not the top, but an extremely reliable source. Pending weather, if we keep getting somewhat cold temps down here and cold temps up there, I don't think it needs to snow down here, but just we don't get rain to the top, we are looking at a November 15th opening date. None of that has been confirmed. Looking at the website today, it still says the 21st, but this is from a pretty good source who I would trust to know. So cross your fingers that that is true. November 15th, these parking rules and regs will take effect instead of the 21st and run till April 5th. I hope to see everybody on the hill. Cross your fingers for a great season. It's been a while since we've had like a nuking whole winter amazing season. Any snow's good snow, but I'm hoping for POW. We'll see you on the hill. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next one.